Welcome back. This is part two. If you know anything about tarot, you got the lovers in the middle, you got the high priestess to the right, and you got the tower to the left. Let's go. Twin flame journey, part two. Okay. Back to 2021 with this individual that came in my life and I dealt with for 5 years. Now, this is Jupiter conjunction Chiron, if you've been keeping up with me here. Chiron, the woo, the healer. Jupiter, the planet of expansion. This is part two, folks. People who hurt you. High priestess, the intuitive nudge. All knowing she is. Such high on her throne. With yin and yang out to the side of her pillars, or yin and yang, right? The high priestess is your intuitive side in the tarot. All knowing. So, in 2021, keep up. This individual flatlined, literally. 2 days after I got off the phone with him, he passed away. 5 years I was with this individual. 5 years of pure hell. The cons outweighed the pros. I didn't have the mental strength, as I stated before, to get away from this individual. Lessons learned with that individual, because it was not total bliss. Like I told you in part one about the 90 days with that individual and the 4 or 5 months with that individual, right? It was not just total bliss. It was his way or no way. The individual passes away, dies. I grieve. Oh boy, do I grieve. And cried and cried and just cried, right? Because you're with somebody for 5 months. And then abruptly, you see the tower that I held up, right? Now, the tower is the universe in way and coming in. I'm going to shake this shit up. I'm going to shatter this. Something ain't right. You're not catching a lesson that you need to be caught, that needs to be caught. So I'm going to come down and rain on you and shake this shit up. That's what the tower is, right? The tower shakes up things, okay? The shake up, even though it hurt, was to feel, deal, and heal and know that you never want to be treated like that again. Once again, not putting self first. It was his way or the highway, as I told you. And I was more submissive. Being submissive to someone that's not submissive to you is a disservice to self, okay? Then you got the lovers. You ain't got to know about tarot because I'm about to teach you a little bit. You got the lovers. It's a choice between two. Look at that card. There's a snake up there too. There's a higher deity in the back. You could call it an angel. You could call it God. Call it whatever you want. But you got that snake there in the lovers, okay? The lovers is a choice between two. Now, when they talk about a choice between two, that does not mean another individual. Or does it? Because another individual is self, a choice between self. Self-love or the person you're with. Yeah, that's the breakdown of the lovers. 5 years I spent with this individual in 2021. And then abrupt ending. Passed away. Once again, why universe? Why universe? What happened? Why universe? Why God? What happened? Keep going 2021. Twin flame journey. Karmic journey, whatever you want to call it. It's all life lessons, baby. Another individual comes in my life, stays in my life for about 2 months. I already knew silently, once again, the internal intuition. Your intuition, my intuition was talking once again. This individual ain't right. They're drugged out. They on drugs and alcohol, all that shit. It's okay if people got a problem, addiction, okay? But this individual was drugged out of their mind. Bad, I knew that wasn't going to work. Subconsciously, I knew it wasn't going to work. Consciously, I can help this individual. I can fix this person. All they need is a little rehab. Now, see, you can't fix people. We can contribute to helping them, but we cannot fix people. You can argue with me down in the comments if you want to. I don't give a fuck. It's a tangible, personal experience, something you can't take away from me no matter what you say, right? So, you can't fix the individual. So consciously, that's what I was wanting to do. Subconsciously, I knew it wasn't going to work because it's not healthy. It's not healthy for someone to be on drugs and be in a relationship because a lot of deceit comes with someone being on drugs. And the biggest thing is they're not their authentic self. It creates a lot of turmoil in a relationship. Towers. Once again, make a choice with this individual. Now this one, it's lasted for about a couple months. And it went flatline. Not that this person passed away, because I still see this person to this day. We speak and we keep it moving. But it was very intense, like the 2021. Now, keep up with me. The guy with the 90 days was not intense. That was just something that I had to learn when it just stopped. Now, the karmics, it is a challenge to understand karmics and twin flames, but as I keep stating, they go hand in hand because karmics is something that you signed up for to come into this lifetime. If you believe like that, if you don't, it's okay. But it's something that you signed up for already. Karmics is something that's you know not to do this so you can get to your higher good, if that makes sense, right? Twin flames are lessons. You see how they I kind of said the same thing with different words. They're different words. They're kind of the same thing. 2 months, this guy, month and a half, 2 months, was good to me on the financial plan, but that's not what I was seeking. I was seeking love, genuine love. Financial plan, that movement, providing, I can provide for myself. It's not what I was seeking. That's what I was lacking with the individual that died in 2021. But this other twin flame came in my life shortly after he had passed away. Twin flames are not always about sex, neither. Never get that twisted. It's to teach you something. So this individual was on drugs, drugged out of his mind. So I had to let that go. But then it was a feeling inside. Oh my God, I can't live without this person. Universe, bring it back. Shortly after that, let me tell you, this individual went to jail. This individual wrecked his car. The universe removed that individual once again. These are true stories, folks, authentic stories. Intuitively, High Priestess once again. Wasn't no good. Could have been good. Everybody's got potential, but are you going to utilize your potential for the better good is the question. That individual left my life. I couldn't understand why until I started seeing all this bad stuff. Because see, if you sit still long enough, the universe, God, once again, whatever you believe in, will show you why this and that didn't work out, why this and that occurred. But you got to sit still and be mentally mature enough to accept that perspective, even if it hurts. Acceptance is a big key in life, folks. So this is 2021. That individual died. 5 years. 2021 as well. 2 months with this individual died. That individual, or not died, I'm sorry. The one for 2 months did not die because I still see him to this day. That individual showed me what it was like to give and receive. He was very giving to me, but he had an addiction, and that was okay, right? That was okay for him. I'm so sorry. Hold on one second.